Assalamu alaikum. Now I am reading chapter 1 of the book A Legacy of Trust, the life and work of Janab T. Abdul Wahid Sahib by T. Rafiq Ahmed. Please listen to it. This chapter is really very interesting. In Ambur, elderly persons will be knowing of the famous Thadey family, but I think youngsters have to learn about this family and its contribution to the community of Ambur. Chapter 1. A boy with a voice. The seeds of a visionary. Family roots and early inheritance. Born on 15th June 1910 into the distinguished Thadey family of Ambur, T. Abdul Wahid Sahib inherited not just wealth and status, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His infinite mercy had blessed them with, but a deep-seated commitment to the welfare of others. His family was renowned throughout the North Arcot district for its generosity and public standing. He was the son of Thadey Abdul Rahim Sahib and Madekar Aminabi Sahiba, and was named Abdul Wahid, a name signifying humility and responsibility, meaning servant of the unique one. His grandfather, T. Rahman Sahib, was a highly respected figure in Ambur, and the street on which the family resided continues to bear his name, T. Rahman Sahib Street, a lasting marker of the family's standing in the town. An educational legacy at home. A formative influence in his early life was his uncle, T. Abdullah Sahib, a prominent community leader who laid the groundwork for organized education in Ambur. He established an elementary school on the premises of the Chowk Mosque, which later developed into the well-known Masarul School. It was here that young Wahid Sahib began his early education, absorbing both formal learning and the values of discipline and service that would shape his life, the spirit of the times. But it wasn't books alone that shaped him. It was also the energy of the times. The early 1920s were a turbulent and awakening period in India. The Khilafat movement and Gandhiji's call for non-cooperation stirred public conscience across the country, including the small town like Ambur. A voice at 12. At just 12 years of age, Wahid Sahib stood up at public meeting and delivered an unprompted extempore speech. His words, clear, forceful, and conviction-driven, left a strong impression on the gathering. The elders, moved by the confidence and clarity of the young speaker, lifted him onto their shoulders. It was a defining moment, remembered not for its drama, but for what it revealed, an early sense of responsibility and an ability to speak with purpose. That spontaneous speech was not merely the beginning of public speaking, it marked the first visible expression of a quality that would define his life. The belief that voice, when exercised, must serve a larger cause. Academic discipline and early independence. From there, his academic journey continued with steady discipline. After his early schooling at Mazharloom, Ambur, he joined Madrasa Azam High School, Madras, followed by Islamia College, Wanembadi, where he completed his intermediate studies. During this period, he formed a close friendship with Maligai Abdul Aziz Sahab, a fellow student and contemporary. Both young men pursued their studies with seriousness and self-discipline, often renting a small shop overnight to save travel time between Ambur and Wanembadi. Wahid Sahib later joined Government Mohammedan College, Madras, completing his Bachelor of Arts and went on to obtain his Bachelor of Law BL degree from Law College, Madras, graduating in 1935. During his years in Madras, he was permitted to stay at P. Abdul Qadir and Company, where his maternal uncle Madekar Abdul Majid Sahib served as a manager in charge, an arrangement that allowed him to continue his studies with focus and stability. A milestone for Ambur. During this period, T. Abdul Wahid Sahib and Maligai Abdul Aziz Sahib became the first Muslim law graduates from Ambur, a milestone that marked a significant moment in the town's educational history. They regarded the achievement not as personal distinction, but as a responsibility to demonstrate the possibilities of education could open for future generations. Maligai Abdul Aziz Sahib later went on to become a distinguished judge. The emergence of purpose. But what ultimately set Wahid Sahib apart, even in these early years, was not the institutions he studied in, it was the ideals he carried. He believed education was not merely a means of personal advancement, but a tool to serve society, particularly the underprivileged. That conviction would guide every chapter of his life, from public service and industry to education, philanthropy, and institution building. This chapter